Don't come to my sister's wedding. My ex will be there, and I'm ashamed to be seen with you. My girlfriend said after I'd paid for her dress and hotel. I canceled my card and moved out. Next day, she called crying. Her room was canceled. I, 28, male, was packing my car at 11:58 p.m. when my phone lit up with another text. I had been with Emma, 27, for 2 years. Her sister's wedding was in 3 days. For hours earlier, she had told me, "Don't come to my sister's wedding. My ex will be there, and I'm ashamed to be seen with you." She said this after I had paid $485 for her bridesmaid dress and $340 for her hotel room. 2 years of relationship. One sentence to end it. That afternoon, I handed her the dress shop receipt, smiled when she twirled in the mirror. "You'll look amazing," I said. She kissed my cheek. At 9:30 p.m., she came home with a face I had never seen before. Distracted. Guilty. Then she dropped the line about her ex. "He's going to be there. And I don't want him thinking I settled." You understand, right? I understood perfectly. I didn't argue. At 11:47 p.m., I called Chase Bank. Reported my card stolen. The representative confirmed that all pending charges would be blocked. $485 for the dress. $340 for the hotel. Both would decline. I called my landlord next. Month-to-month lease. I could leave immediately. By midnight, my car was loaded. By 7:18 a.m., Emma's phone was blowing up. The hotel sent a cancellation notice. The dress shop flagged a failed payment. She called me crying, screaming about her room being canceled. I was already 200 miles away, and I had screenshots of everything. But to understand why I felt nothing when she cried, you need to know how we got here. Emma and I met through mutual friends 2 years ago at a rooftop party in May. She worked in marketing for a tech startup. I was a logistics coordinator for a shipping company. We clicked immediately. She was charming, ambitious, funny. I thought I had found someone special. The first 6 months were good. We split dates evenly, spent weekends hiking, talked about future plans. Then small things started shifting. She got passed over for a promotion in November. Her mood soured. She started comparing me to her ex, Derek. Derek always knew how to network at these events. She would say at work functions. Or, Derek would have handled that differently when I avoided confrontation with a rude waiter. I asked her once why she talked about him so much. She laughed it off. "Just observations, babe. You're nothing like him." That's a good thing. Except her tone suggested it was not a good thing. By month 8, I was paying 70% of our rent. She claimed her student loans were crushing her. I made more money, so I covered it. Utilities, groceries, date nights. I didn't mind helping someone I loved. But she never paid me back. Every promise to get you next month evaporated. Her social media bothered me too. She still had photos with Derek from 3 years ago. Beach trips, concerts, couple shots. When I mentioned it, she said, "Those are memories. I'm not going to erase my past." Fair enough. Except she checked his profile constantly. I saw her scrolling through his Instagram at night, studying his new posts, his stories. 3 weeks before her sister's wedding, Emma's behavior changed again. She became obsessed with her appearance. New workouts, new skincare routine, constant mirror checks. She asked me to dress better for the wedding. Said her family would be judging. I bought a new suit. 2 weeks before the wedding, she asked me to pay for her bridesmaid dress. "My card is maxed out from all the bridesmaid expenses," she said. Bridal shower gifts, bachelorette trip, alterations. I checked the dress shop website. $485. I handed her my card. 1 week before the wedding, she asked me to cover her hotel room. The venue has family-only booking rates, but they're making bridesmaids book separately. I don't have the cash right now. $340 for 2 nights. I booked it under my card. She kissed me, said, "I'll pay you back after my bonus hits." Her bonus had hit 2 months ago. I had seen the deposit notification on her phone when she left it on the counter. But I didn't say anything. I loved her. I wanted her to enjoy her sister's wedding without financial stress. Then, 3 days before the wedding, she came home with a look I had never seen before. She walked in at 9:30 p.m., distracted, staring at her phone. I asked if she was excited about the wedding. She hesitated, set her bag down slowly, looked at me like I was a problem she needed to solve. "Actually, I need to talk to you about the wedding." I muted the TV. "I don't think you should come." The words hung in the air like smoke. I waited for the punchline. There was none. "What?" She sat on the arm of the couch, not next to me. separating herself. Derek is going to be there. He's a family friend. I didn't know until yesterday, but my sister confirmed he's on the guest list. I stared at her. So, I just think it would be weird. He's going to see me with someone so different from him. Different how? She sighed, like I was making this harder than it needed to be. Derek was ambitious, you know? Always networking. Always pushing for the next thing. He had this energy. And you're. She gestured vaguely at me. You're comfortable. Safe. Routine. The words landed like stones. You're saying I'm boring. I'm saying you're different. And I don't want him thinking I settled. I felt my chest tighten. Settled. I didn't mean it like that. Then how did you mean it? She stood, crossed her arms. Look, I just don't want the drama. He'll see us together. It'll be awkward, and I don't want to spend my sister's wedding dealing with that. I asked the only question that mattered. What about the dress? And the hotel? She smiled. Actually smiled. Those were gifts, right? You gave those to me because you love me. I felt something cold settle in my chest. Not anger. Clarity. She had planned this. She waited until after I paid. Until the charges were locked in. Then she cut me out. I stood up, said nothing, and walked to the bedroom. She called after me. Babe, don't be like this. It's just one weekend. I closed the door. Opened my banking app. Both charges were still pending. The dress would clear tomorrow morning. The hotel would clear in 3 days, the day before the wedding. She thought she had won. She thought I would just swallow this, stay home, and let her parade around single in front of her ex. She thought I was comfortable. Safe. Routine. She was about to learn different. I didn't argue. I didn't yell. I opened my laptop and started working. First, I called Chase Bank at 11:47 p.m. Their fraud line was open 24 hours. The representative answered on the second ring. I explained my card had been stolen earlier that day. I needed to freeze it and block all pending transactions immediately. She asked if I had the card in front of me. I said no, it was missing. She asked if there were any suspicious charges. I said yes, 2 fraudulent purchases I did not authorize. A dress shop charge for $485 and a hotel charge for $340. She put me on hold. 2 minutes later, she confirmed both charges would be declined when they attempted to process. The card was frozen. A new card would arrive in 7 business days. I thanked her. Took a screenshot of the call log. 11:47 p.m., 9 minutes, 14 seconds. Next, I texted my landlord. We had been on good terms for over a year. I asked if I could be released from the month-to-month lease immediately due to a personal emergency. He responded within 10 minutes. No problem, he said. I had always paid on time. He appreciated the notice. I could leave whenever I needed. I had already paid this month's rent 3 weeks ago. My half. Emma's half was her problem now. I started packing. Emma was still in the shower. I could hear her singing, completely unaware. When she got out, she went straight to the bedroom, closed the door, and got on her phone. Probably texting Derek. Or her friends. Planning her big single-girl debut at the wedding. I moved fast. 3 trips to the car. I took only my things. Clothes, laptop, books, kitchen items I had bought. I left her stuff untouched. Left the furniture we had split. I was not petty. I was precise. On the counter, I placed my keys. My half of this month's rent was paid. I owed her nothing. I did not leave a note. At 12:14 a.m., I closed the apartment door for the last time. Started my car. Emma's bedroom light was still on. She had no idea I was loading boxes while she texted her ex-boyfriend about their big reunion. I drove to my friend Marco's place, 200 miles north. He had been telling me for months I could crash anytime. I texted him at 12:30 a.m. He replied immediately. Doors open. Spare room is yours. At 1:34 a.m., my phone buzzed. Emma. Babe, where are you? I read it. Took a screenshot. Blocked her number. I fell asleep at 2 a.m., knowing tomorrow morning would be chaos. I was right. Update 1 at 7:18 a.m. My phone vibrated 23 times in 4 minutes. I had unblocked Emma's number temporarily just to see what would happen. I let every call go to voicemail. The first voicemail was confused. Hey, where are you? Your car is gone. Did you leave early for work? Call me. The third voicemail was panicked. The hotel just sent me a cancellation notice. They said the payment failed. What's going on? The fifth voicemail was screaming. The dress shop just called. They're holding my dress until the payment clears. The wedding is in 3 days. What did you do? I listened to all 9 voicemails while drinking coffee at Marco's kitchen table. Her voice went from confused to angry to desperate. By voicemail 7, she was crying. The texts were worse. Where are you? Why is your stuff gone? Did you seriously cancel your card? This is MY's sister's wedding. How could you do this to me? I'll sue you. You can't just abandon financial commitments. Answer your phone right now. I unblocked her long enough to send one message. You said you were ashamed to be seen with me. I'm just helping you avoid that shame. Good luck with the wedding. I blocked her again immediately. At 8:42 a.m., my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. It was Emma's sister, the bride. Her name was Rachel. Is this true? Rachel's voice was tight. Emma said there was a technical issue with the payments. But she also said you're not coming to the wedding. I kept my voice calm. She uninvited me 3 days ago, after I had already paid for her dress and hotel. She said her ex-boyfriend Derek would be there, and she was ashamed to be seen with me. Silence. She said what? She said she didn't want Derek to think she settled, that I'm too comfortable and routine compared to him. So she told me not to come. Rachel's breathing changed. Are you serious right now? I have screenshots of the conversation if you want them. Send them. I sent the screenshots. Her cruel words. Her smile when she called my payments gifts. The timeline showing she waited until after I paid to cut me out. Rachel hung up without another word. 10 minutes later, Emma called from Rachel's phone. I didn't answer. She left a voicemail. My sister is furious. My mom is asking questions. What did you tell them? You're ruining everything. Just fix the payments and we can figure this out. I deleted the voicemail. By noon, her entire family knew. By 2 p.m., I learned it was worse than I thought. Update 2 at 2:14 p.m., Emma's mom called me. I had met her 4 times. Nice woman. Always polite. I owe you an apology, she said. I had no idea Emma uninvited you. She told us you couldn't make it because of a work emergency. I said nothing. I just spoke with Rachel. She showed me the screenshots. I'm disgusted by my daughter's behavior. I stayed quiet. Let her talk. Do you have proof of the payments? I want to see exactly what she did. I emailed her the bank receipts. Dress shop invoice for $185. Hotel booking confirmation, $340. Both charged to my card on the dates Emma requested them. Her mom thanked me. Her voice was shaking. She hung up. At 4:30 p.m., I got a Facebook message from someone named Claire. Emma's cousin. One of the bridesmaids. You dodged a bullet. I opened the message. Emma's been texting Derek for 6 weeks, planning to reconnect at the wedding. She told him she'd be single. Claire sent me screenshots. Emma and Derek's message thread started in early April. Casual at first, then flirty, then explicit. Emma, I can't wait to see you at Rachel's wedding. It's been too long. Derek, same. You seeing anyone? Emma, not seriously. I'll be solo at the wedding. Derek, good. We should catch up properly. Emma, I'd like that. The messages continued. Emma asking what he'd be wearing, suggesting they sit together at the reception, talking about seeing where things go. Claire added one more line. Derek's engaged. He just didn't tell her. I saved every screenshot. At 6 p.m., Emma's dad called. I'm going to pay you back the $825, he said. My daughter's behavior is shameful. You don't deserve this. I appreciated the gesture, but I declined. Keep it as a lesson for her. He was quiet for a moment. Then he said, You're a good man. I'm sorry she didn't see that. He told me Emma was no longer welcome at family dinners until she apologized to me personally. Emma's texts escalated that night. You turned my family against me. This is all your fault. You're ruining my relationship with everyone I love. I didn't respond. She thought her family would side with her. She thought I would stay quiet. Both assumptions died on Tuesday. Update 3 Tuesday morning. Emma posted on Facebook. When someone abandons you right before a major family event, you see their true colors. Narcissists will weaponize money and make you look bad to people who matter. Stay strong. The post got 43 likes from her friends who didn't know the context. Her friend group started commenting on my old posts. Vague insults. Some people show their real selves eventually. Toxic behavior wrapped in fake nice guy energy. I didn't respond publicly. By afternoon, 3 of her friends messaged me privately. Hey, what actually happened? Emma's story doesn't make sense. I sent them the screenshots. Her words. The payment receipts. The timeline. The Derek messages Claire had shared. All 3 apologized. 2 of them deleted their comments. 1 unfriended Emma entirely. Wednesday, Emma's roommate texted me. We had always been friendly. Heads up. Emma consulted a lawyer yesterday about suing you for emotional distress and financial abandonment. I asked what the lawyer said. He laughed. Told her you reported your card stolen, which you're allowed to do. You can't sue someone for that. She screamed at him and left. I thanked the roommate for the warning. That evening, Emma created a fake Instagram account. Started sending me messages. You're pathetic. You'll never find someone as good as me. Derek and I are together now, by the way. Thought you should know. I took screenshots. Blocked the account. Thursday afternoon, I checked Facebook out of curiosity. Derek's fiancée had commented on Emma's sympathy post. Interesting that you're painting yourself as a victim when you've been texting my fiancé for 6 weeks trying to break us up. Would you like me to post the screenshots? The comment had 82 likes. Emma deleted her entire post 3 minutes later. Blocked Derek's fiancée. Derek blocked Emma too. By Friday, she had one last card to play. The wedding was tomorrow. Friday was the rehearsal. According to Claire, Emma showed up in a cheap replacement dress she panic bought at Macy's for $89. The original dress was still being held by the boutique, waiting for payment. The bridal party was visibly cold to her. No one spoke to her during photos. Claire posted an Instagram story that night. A group shot of all the bridesmaids except Emma, with the caption, "When you realize one person's drama almost ruined your girl's big day," grimacing faced. Emma sat alone at the rehearsal dinner. Derek was there with his fiancée. They ignored Emma completely. She tried to approach Derek in the parking lot afterward. Derek's fiancée stepped between them. "He's done. We're done. Don't contact him again." Emma left without a word. Saturday, the wedding day, Emma arrived late. Her hair was undone. She had stayed at a budget motel the night before because she couldn't afford the original hotel. No good mirror. No proper lighting. The replacement dress didn't fit right. Wrong size. No time for alterations. During the ceremony, she stood at the very back of the bridal party, visibly out of place. The photographer didn't include her in most of the group shots. At the reception, Rachel seated Emma at the kids' table. Petty revenge, but effective. The family didn't talk to her. Emma's mom spent the evening chatting with Rachel's friends. Her dad danced with Rachel, then with Claire. Emma sat alone, scrolling her phone. At one point, I heard from Claire that Emma saw Rachel hugging someone new. A guy in a gray suit. It was my best friend, Jordan. Rachel had invited him as her +1 to fill the seat Emma had vacated. I hadn't attended, but I sent a gift. A nice set of wine glasses. Rachel posted a thank you on Instagram, tagging me. Emma left the reception at 9 p.m., posted a sad, drunk selfie from her car. Sometimes your family shows you who they really are. The comments filled with people who knew the truth. You mean the family you lied to? Didn't you uninvite your boyfriend after he paid for everything? Derek's fiancée exposed you. Stop playing victim. She deleted the post 11 minutes later. Sunday morning, Emma texted me one last time. I made a mistake. Can we talk? I waited 6 hours before responding. No. I'm ashamed to be seen with people who use me. You understand, right? I blocked her permanently. 2 weeks after the wedding, Emma's dad sent me a check for $825. The note said, "She needs to learn that actions have consequences. Please accept this." I cashed the check. Then I donated the entire amount to a women's shelter in my mom's name. My mom had been in an abusive relationship years ago, before she met my dad. She got out with help from a shelter just like this one. I had never told Emma that story. She never asked about my family. I posted the donation receipt on Instagram. The caption was simple. Sometimes the worst gifts become the best lessons. I didn't tag Emma, but her friends saw it. Several of them commented supportively. My life moved forward. I found a better apartment, closer to work. Got a promotion in late June. My boss told me he had noticed my improved focus over the past 2 months. I started dating casually. No rush. No pressure. My friend group was supportive. Marco told me one night, "Honestly, man, we never liked how she treated you. You just seemed happy, so we didn't say anything." 1 month after the wedding, Marco sent me Emma's LinkedIn. She was job hunting. Her profile said, "Open to opportunities." Turns out she had been let go from her marketing firm. According to a mutual contact, she had been distracted at work for months. Missing deadlines. Spacing out in meetings. Too busy planning her Derek reunion scheme. I didn't gloat. I just noticed the pattern. She always needed someone to fund her life while she chased the next shiny thing. 6 weeks after the wedding, a mutual friend told me Emma was dating someone new. Already posting couple photos. Already talking about how she had finally found someone who gets her ambition. I felt nothing. The relationship had taught me something important. Never be someone's safety net while they shop for upgrades. Never let the word ashamed exist in anyone's vocabulary about you. Last week, I drove past the hotel where Emma's reservation got canceled. I remembered the panic in her voicemails, the desperation in her texts. I felt no guilt, no regret, just relief. The $825 had become something better than money. It became freedom. Freedom from being used. Freedom from being ashamed of. Freedom from being someone's plan B. The woman who said she was ashamed of me is now grasping for the kind of stability she threw away. I'm building that stability now. Better apartment. Better job. Better boundaries. She wanted me to be comfortable, safe, and routine. Turns out, those are exactly the things I'm building for myself now. Just not with her.